Thumpity thump, bang bang, somebody comes in the door. Tum tum tum, up the first set of stairs. Boom bang, the first door opens, that's my floor. They came in from the front door. Bing bang, chickity chook, I hear a truck in the street, flying down the street. Must be a big truck, the whole place shook. Could be a small car, thank God the muffler's okay. But now I hear the cars boom, 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 boom. I know they're coming from that direction, going that way, waiting for the stop, unless it's the guy next door. He comes in real fast from the stop and then leads up the gas and parks his car real quick. Others throw their car right in front of the doorway, and people can't even walk in through the trottoir like a miroir. Have you ever heard mirrors on the ceiling, mirrors on the wall? The angles that you see is the mirror of all. I look bigger today, I look smaller. The curvature in the mirrors, bigger and smaller. Concaved mirrors. Today I went out, I bought a better cat food. Check this out what Whiskas is selling. Check this out what Whiskas says. It says 40% more. Big words over small words. This is telling me there's 40% more than it's telling me. Okay, 1.42. If you go and buy, okay, cat food, dry cat food, okay, versus a bag of 1.42 of another big name, because it's a big name, it doesn't have to be as big food. They're talking about the cheapest bag you can buy versus this bag, okay, is half the price. I can pick up a bag like this in a cheaper brand for half the price. On the English side, dry cat food versus another against a leading brand. Well, what does it mean, a leading brand? What is it leading in? Right? Because the best brand will cost $2 more than this and give you this amount. Okay? In fact, today's special was the same price as this with a brand that's twice as good as this. So they're trying to sell me something on how much more do you want. Maybe I'll just give you the garbage I have in the back. Before we finish this video, we're going to bring up some numerological calculations and some words I left out in the last video, in case you're keeping up with me. Over here it says je, okay? Je means the ninth letter is I. Je also means I. It also means the word game, as in sound. We get this. 129 equals, this will equal to 23 at the end, 14 and 9. It is the DNA of creation. W is the letter. W will create one vowel. When this vowel is created, the W is created. The vowels are O and U. The vowel is V for life. W, V means life in French. W means two lives. O, the water world life, and the U can be the magnetic life of the darn, chopped up and put in here so we're all somehow, because of the fishbowl we're in, I'm alive. 9, J, it means I have artificial intelligence. When they say darn it, as in the salmon, darn it, it means I'm cooked up to the sun system, right, for communications, right? If God made us and put us here, how did he do it? How did he do it? Is he that smart? Can't have a computer. Oh no! How can God have a computer? He'd be just like us. We were made in his image. I think I look just like my father. If my father can see me now, he'd pull the plugs. Oh my God. I'm starting to sound like Mr. Howell. Thurston. Oh boy, Thurston Howell III. What I want to show you at the end of this is a partial of the dartboard and splitting up the center. One in the center for 50. Then here around. But when you go around, you have this top side, this left side, and this right side. We have to understand, if you're going to hang a dartboard up, okay, if you're going to hang a dartboard up, you hang it this way. If you're going to hang a square, you're going to hang it in the top center corner, like hanging on a cross. If you're going to hang a circle up, it's going to be somewhere near the top of the board, so that the rest of the board's weight will make it hang. The center part, where it's 50, 50 is half of 100. 25 is a quarter of 100. When you're talking a half and a quarter of something, it has to be something more, because it has to totally exist. So since it totally exists, 1, 2, 3 squares. 1, 2, 3 squares. A, I, and E, right? A, I, and E of design. I didn't do that yet. The A, I, and E, 1, boom, 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 comes out to 3. 3 power equals 9. Equals 3 point, this number over here. This number is L, meaning 50. And this number is 14. The N letter, N-A-D, DNA, of Abel's DNA. 1 quarter, 1 half equals 3.75. The calculation of the clock of a day is 96. Is that what it is? The calculation of a day is 16 times this will make 1 hour. Excuse me. 4 times this. 4 times this will make 15 seconds. Okay. 16 times this will make 1 minute. 96 of these will make an hour. Okay. 96 will make an hour. So I need 96 times 3. Okay, for 1/8 of the day, 288. I need 96 times 3 equals to 288. I'm going to show you this as I write, so it's easier. Let's go over this again. I need 4 times 3.75 seconds, which is 39 quarters. 39 is the sky,
cielo, okay? Lo is the 50/2. C is 100 of I and E put together. Remember, L is an expression for 50. Because the O is after it, you could be expressing 500, because the reality is we must work on love. AM for atom. Love, M, Roman numeral 1000. So we got this equals to 15 seconds, okay? 15 seconds. Then we have to go 4 times this, okay? So 16 times 3.75 equals to 60 seconds. So when we go 60 times 3.75, is that what it is? 60 seconds, 60 times 3.75. 60 times 3.75 equals to 225. So let me check this out. 225 times 3.75 equals to, let me see this again. We have 16 times 3.75 equals to 60 is a minute. We have 60 minutes, okay? 60 minutes times this. We have to have 960 times 3.75. 960 times 3.75 equals to 3,600. Okay, 3,600 or 360 in particles of 10 equal to a complete day. But remember, in darts, we have to go around the center, so we need more than a day to go around the core. Unless we're just going to go around the core, but it's 360 degrees around, or is it diameter? Let's work with 360 around. It's easier. So we need 3,600 divided by 60 equals to 60 minutes. Okay, this is needed for the hour. It takes 960 times 3.75. We need 3 times 960 to equal to 2880. 960 times 3 equals to 2880. The reason we need 3 is because we need 3 hours. 3 hours is 1/8 of the day. When we use this in 4 hours, okay, I need this times 4. So I have to go 4 times 960 equals to 384. So 6 hours. We have 3840. So let's calculate to see if this is correct. 3840 divided by 60 equals to 30. Sorry about that. Let's do this again. 96 times 3, 3 hours. This here, 3 hours. Now we're going 4 hours. So 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 times 960. Okay, equals to 3840. So there's 3840 times 3.75. Let me do that. 3840 times 3.75. Am I working this number correctly? 1440 and 1440. This is how many minutes are in a day. It takes 4 hours, okay? 6 times 4 hours, okay, equals to 24 hours. So that means there's 6 parts to this, okay? 6 parts to this. If you follow me, do you follow me what I'm saying? I'm going to do this again. I know I'm at 10 minutes, but I have no choice because I seem to have lost myself. We have 4 times 3.75 cycle. 3.75 seconds equals 15 seconds. Then we have to have 16 times 3.75 to equal to 1 minute. Okay, now to equal to 60 minutes, I need 960 times 3.75 to equal to 1 hour. Now, if I was talking computer language, I talk KBs, and then I talk GBs, and I talk MBs, so it's the same thing for this. So this one would be 60, and this one would be 360 seconds, or 3,060 seconds to make this, right? It took 960. Now, we need to go 3 times 960, okay, to make 3 hours. We need 4 times 960 to make 4 hours. We need 6 times 960 to make 6 hours. We need 8 times 960 to create 8 hours. And we need 12 times 960, which would actually go back to this one over here to make 12 hours. Now, this one over here, okay, would equal to 2880. Okay, 4 times 960. 4 times 960 equals to 3840. 6 times 960 equals to 5760. 8 times 960 equals to 7680. And 12 times 960 equals to 11520. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire thing, but I will show you that this one here must be divided by 3. I hope it divides by 3. 11,520 divided by 3 equals to 3840. Okay, so this one over here, okay, this one over here, and this one over here. This one is divided by 4. Okay, this divided by 4 is this. This divided by 3 is this. This divided by 2 is this. And 8 is 1.5 times, 8 is twice as much as this. So these are all the numbers. The in-between one is this. You notice there is no 1, there is no 2. 1 and 2 come together. There is no 5. There is no 7. There is no 9. There is no 10 because it goes back to this one. There is no 11 because it goes back to this one. There is no 12. Okay, there is a 12, and 12 goes back to this one. This is what the day is. If we had to do it by the year, if I had to do it by the year, I would add on, you see this? This is 1 hour, 960. I would add on 960 more if I was doing it by the year. So I go, excuse me, 11,520 plus 960 equals to 12,480 plus 960 equals to 13 plus 960 equals to 1440. So now I have to go like this. I have to go 15 times 960 equals to 1440. So 15, the number to Mars, which keeps the vibration in 234, times 960 rotation for an hour, equals to 1440. Okay, 14,040. There's 1440 minutes in a day, so we're off by 10%, basically. It's 10 times less than the value, showing that there's an upper level. Wow, that was a long calculation. I'm very sorry for that, but do you understand where I was going with this? This is the gun. This says GUN, okay? This 1.25 times this will equal to 360, calculated going around the cord. The year 5760, or 2017, 2017. 2017 will make 2017. That will be the year 2000. That is coming up in minutes, in hours, in seconds. GUN. It actually starts with UGN. But what's in between? It's actually N and U. UN. What's in between? The seventh gate. Between the UN. Raphael, and so many equations. Where are we going to use it? I'm getting old and gray. In fact, my hair, the more I think, the faster my beard grows. It's really crazy. Oh my God, I'm gonna shave. I just shaved it 5 minutes ago. Oh my God. Remember Tim Taylor there in the movie where his beard just kept growing and growing? It's like, oh my God, I can't cut it. Santa's got so much to be. Santa said and Santa sent and Santa did. So remember, where we got this. And if you want to do letters, we can do letters off of this, but we have to make multiple boards. This is the roulette board. This is the exact design of a roulette board where they're collecting money every single day. These are exact, perfect equations of a reality that cannot be disturbed because they're working them right now in the numbers. And every time these electronic thinks into this air that we inhale and exhale, and all of a sudden there's a ton of scientists. I go to the doctor, he puts his finger in my rear end and he says, doing good. I guess there's many ways to tell what's happening in the world, right? Cat sniffs the dog sniffs the cat, cow licks his ass, this one licks his ass. Everybody's licking asses. Mushrooms grow. Shaga tea and reishi and all these things grow. Sipping and understanding tea. 420. The illusion is within us. The passage is within us. The distortion is all around us. The passion is in what part of our body? I'd say it's all heart. I am compelled. They say I have a deficit disorder. I have a compassion disorder. I'm compassion to be in order. I don't have the disorder. I'm disorderly because of my passion. I put what is first of my reality and leave everything else for second. Unless I'm driving my car, there are no red lights. Thank you for watching. Wait a second. There's somebody else in the room. I'm sorry, you put up your hand? That was a stop sign. But I was in the middle of a video, and I couldn't be disturbed because we're waiting for what this has to say. But now that I see your arm and it's your turn, go right ahead. I haven't stopped my video yet. Oh my God, you're still here. See you later. This is not a stop sign.